Ladies and gentlemen, there's definitely something happening with the Earth's magnetic field because these stories are showing up every day now and a lot more frequently. So, this came out in Futurism. Earth's magnetic field is doing something very strange. And it's still moving towards Siberia, and it actually crossed the time zone, which is very interesting. So this is December 18th, 2019. We know that Earth's magnetic North Pole doesn't quite line up with the North Pole on a world map. It's wandering at a glacial pace, about 1,400 miles since it was first discovered in 1831, according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA. What scientists didn't expect, however, is that the magnetic North Pole has been wandering towards Siberia at an increasing pace, Science Alert reports. It even crossed the Greenwich meridian, the invisible line that determines time zones, for the first time in its recorded history. And I actually saw those stories out 2 days ago when it actually crossed. And I think this is actually scaring them because they don't know what's going to happen. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? We had to survive these things because we're here. Generations after the last one happened. That could potentially wreak havoc on positioning systems. So they're talking about things like GPS, military operations, and other processes that rely on measuring the magnetic pole. The magnetic North Pole was found to be drifting towards Russia at about 34 miles an hour, slowing recently to just 25 miles an hour. Despite the most recent slowdown, the movement since the 1990s is much faster than at any time for at least 4 centuries. Geomagnetic specialist Ciaran Begin from the British Geological Survey, BGS, told the Financial Times. I think the only thing that they might fear is the fact that we haven't seen this in our lifetime, you know, especially with it crossing the time zone. And it is more, in my opinion, is fearing the unknown. They don't know what's going to happen, but we shall see. We shall see. We'll see if this makes a huge difference on this earth. Now, I have heard from many people that their GPS is acting up more often than it did before, and this would have something to do with that, you know. And now you got so many people relying on GPS, not just in cars, but even navigating ships and navigating planes, and so many things need GPS. We really don't know much about the changes in the core that's driving it, Began added. Last week, scientists revealed the new version of the world's magnetic model, representational model that helps navigation systems to align with geographic reality, released every 5 years. The last update was released in 2015, making this update slightly earlier, an intentional attempt to catch up with the ever increasing pace of the magnetic north movement. The fluctuations could be caused by jet stream-like flows of liquid iron inside of the Earth's core, though scientists are only beginning to understand those dynamics. A January report published in Nature suggests it could have something to do with the hydromagnetic waves from deep in the Earth's core. While it won't be the first reversal of Earth's magnetic field, experts predict such a reversal won't happen for hundreds to thousands of years. As Financial Times reports, the last reversal, what they're estimating, occurred 780,000 years ago. You know, okay, so this is Financial Times, and I'm not buying a prescription, so, I mean a subscription. No way. They kill you doing that stuff in order for you to read a story. But you know what? I believe there are going to be some changes. I think that's inevitable. That's going to take place on the planet. You know, those changes must happen. But I'm not in any fear of us being wiped out. You know, I would hear those stories years ago. Oh, you know, people are going to get wiped out. Really? Well, then how are we here then if people got wiped out? Then our generation should not be here. So we shall see. That's all we can do. You know, it's not like we were alive 780,000 years ago to tell what happened. We don't know, but we shall find out, especially if it's moving at that kind of pace towards Siberia. You know, we may see this happen in our lifetime. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.